Welcome back to Half the Battle. I'm your host, as always, Daniel Levi, and joining me now is UFC welterweight Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. Belal, welcome back to Half the Battle.
Hey, what's up, bro? Thanks for having me again.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. So I gotta ask you, man, why does the UFC love feeding the juice heads to Belal Muhammad? I mean, it's funny. You go out there, you finish Augusto Montano, Lyman Good, and Jesse Taylor both back out to fight for the same reason. How does this keep happening to you?
Man, people are scared out here, man. Nobody out here going out there on their own anymore, man. I feel like half of the people on this roster are on something. Everybody always tries to find a way to cheat, and there's only a handful of like true fighters, true guys out there that are true athletes that really want to just do it the real way, the right way. So, man, I'm not like it doesn't surprise me, man. I knew Jesse Taylor was on something. Just look at him.
Yeah.
You can't be 40 years old and looking like that. So, I mean, I accepted the fight anyway. I wasn't scared of him. I mean, the better man is always going to win regardless.
Does it give you extra satisfaction beating these guys that aren't all natural?
Yeah, man, it does, man. It just shows them that cheating's not going to get you anywhere, and you're still gonna your steroids aren't going to help your chin or help you deal with pain. It's gonna it's gonna make you look better. It's gonna make you feel stronger. But I'm one of the strongest guys you're ever going to go against, and it's all natural, so I'm not worried about anybody really.
You're a guy that doesn't cut a lot of weight. You're all natural. Do you feel like that gives you a mental edge in there?
Yeah, I think it's giving me a real mental edge in there, man. Because a lot of these guys are cutting, like, look at Judge Taylor. He used to fight at 205, he used to fight at 185, so I know he was putting a lot to get down to 170. And for me, I could make 170 within a week if I had to. So, I mean, it just feels good to knowing that I don't really have to cut that much weight. And you go in there being your true self. You fight your true way. Instead of these guys who kill themselves, kill their bodies to get down there just because they're afraid of people that walk around the same way as them, which makes no sense.
So your last fight, you went out there against Jordan Meehan. What was it like dominating someone who I assume you watched a lot back in the day?
Yeah, man, I used to love Jordan, man. He's a beast. I used to watch him growing up all the time. He's one of the big names in the sport I used to like, and he's a guy who always brings action. So it was fun fighting him, and it was great getting to win against him. Somebody of his caliber, because he fought for the best. He's been in there with some of the top guys, Tyron Woodley, Matt Brown, all these guys, even the strike force too. So it was cool going out there and getting a pretty dominant win.
Everything seemed to go according to plan. Were you satisfied with the victory?
Yeah, I was satisfied with the victory. I mean, you could always do better, but after watching the tape, I was satisfied with it. I did what I wanted to do, what my coach wanted me to do. So it's always good getting a W against a worthy opponent like that. So I mean, it felt good, but I mean, you always want to get the finish, but just feeling more comfortable every time I'm back in that cage in the UFC cage. So I feel like I'm only going to get better every time I get back in there. So I'm just waiting to get another fight.
And speaking of which, man, lots of people have been campaigning to fight you. I mean, Chad Lepre, Jake Matthews, many others. Is there anyone in specific you want?
Yeah, man. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I'm ready to fight anybody, man. I'm trying to be the best in the world. So anybody who they put in front of me, I'm going to accept. So I'll sit there and call out anybody because I'll fight everybody, man. It doesn't matter to me. These guys, I don't have to hate somebody to fight them. This is a sport. This is a business. So I'm going to call out anybody I have to call out just to get to the top. So, I mean, everybody's telling me, oh, do you hate this guy? Who do you hate? Who do you want to fight? It really doesn't matter to me. They can put anybody in front of me. I'm ready to fight everybody.
Now, is there anything in the works? Are you just waiting for the call?
Yeah, man. I mean, I keep texting the manager. I'm giving them names. I'm giving them lists. I'm freaking showing them these guys that are trying to call me out, but he just waiting because I think Shelby was in Japan for the fight, so he's waiting for him to get back to talk to him. So hopefully I get something this week.
So, someone you called out, and now it's interesting. This guy, Mickey Gall, he conveniently avoided you, but now he's taking on your former opponent, Randy Brown. Who you got in that one?
Yeah, man. That dude was out here hiding, talking about he's going down to 55, and then all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere once I get my fight signed with Jesse Taylor, and he's like, "Oh, I'm back at 70." I think Randy Brown can pull it off. I think he's striking maybe more than Mickey Gall's cheating, so I think Randy Brown can pull it off. But I'm honestly hoping Mickey Gall pulls it off because I want to win my next fight and then keep calling him out. That's one guy I just don't like. So that's one guy I just hate personally to call out.
So, man, I mean, you were supposed to fight in Australia, which is halfway across the world. Are you still trying to fight on that card, or are you just going to take whatever they give you next?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me, man. I'm ready to go anywhere. I could fight there or here. I know they got to fight in Detroit, so that would be nice because it's closer to Chicago, so I can have more of my people come out there to watch that. But either way, I'm ready to go wherever they take me.
Yeah, and I assume the taxes in Detroit would be a lot nicer too, right?
Yeah, and I'm one of those guys where I bring a whole crowd with me. So like I have like 20 people go wherever fights I go, 20, 30 people, and then they're all like calling me, "Hey, these tickets to Australia are like $1,500." So that was kind of funny. But yeah, if it's in the States, it'd be a lot easier.
Speaking of Detroit, you know, it's interesting. I was actually going to bring up Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson because both guys are from Michigan, but they're actually fighting in Vegas. But I got to ask you, what's your opinion of that matchup? Because it's one of the best lightweight fights in a long time.
Yeah, that's one of the really good fights I see coming up. And man, it's gonna be a really, really good fight. I think Kevin Lee comes out on top though, man. He's a real big guy, and the way he's been fighting confidently. Like before, you could tell when he first got into the UFC, he wasn't as confident as he is right now. And I feel like he's at another level right now with his confidence, even with like his talking, his swag. People say that it's fake, whatever, but if you can talk yourself up like that and you can fight, if you fight to back it up, I mean, you're at another level. And I feel like he's at another level than Ferguson right now. Ferguson gets hit a lot in his fights. I mean, he's tricky. He comes at you with all different stuff. But he's one of the guys. He still takes a lot of hits in his fight. And I think that if Kevin Lee lands, I think he'll hit him and hurt him.
Yeah, Kevin Lee's come a long way, no doubt about it. And I got to ask you, how's your teammate Emmanuel Sanchez looking, man? He's got a massive fight versus Daniel Straus coming up, and I know they're going to make Manny the underdog again.
Yeah, man. He's looking like a monster. Man. These guys are gonna. I'm having to give him his respect sooner or later, man, because he's been going out there fighting all the top guys. His last five guys are all. He fought like three or four title contenders in his last 4 or 5 fights, and he dominated every single one of them. And this is a big fight for him, and I think that the way he's training, the way he's looking right now, I think he's gonna go in there and dominate Strauss, and he's gonna show everybody that he deserves that next title shot.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I mean, the thing with Manny is, you know, he's not going to get the respect he deserves until he wins that belt. But the thing is, for, you know, gambling men like myself, I know he's going to win that belt. So that's fine. They can keep underestimating him. I can keep taking the dog odds. But I got to ask you, man, how's everything at Rufus Sport these days? Because it really seems like you guys are firing on all cylinders. You know, Sergio's looking amazing. Anthony, Manny, yourself, and many others. How's the vibe over there?
Man, the vibe's really good right now at the gym. Everybody's clicking together. There's not no egos or anything in the room. Everybody's helping each other. Everybody's going hard. And then we've been having a lot of visitors coming by just to check out the gym. So it's good to get like new looks, new faces that come by, and you see how they react to the gym, and everybody loves the gym when they come and check it out. Cause I've been to a bunch of gyms around the world, man, and you don't really get a good a gym like Root Sport where nobody has egos, nobody's trying to hurt you, and everybody's training to get each other better. It's not like, oh, this is a sparring match, so we're gonna kill each other in sparring. I'm gonna beat you in sparring round today. It's not like that over there, man. Everybody's over there just trying to get each other better for fights. Everybody will emulate another person's opponent just to help them out. So I mean, it's really good over there right now.
So, Bilal, talk to me about your career progression, man. You've had ups and downs, but now you have a winning record in the UFC. You're on a streak. People are calling you out left and right. What's this moment in your career like?
It's feeling good, man. I feel like I'm coming to my own right now to the UFC. I've been on one of those guys where I fought a lot of, not a bunch of local shows. I stuck with certain local shows. Then I was with Tight End, and it's one of those where I was getting overlooked at every single one of the shows I was with. And I always ended up on top. And I feel like that's the same way I'm going to be with UFC, where I'm going to end up in the rankings by the end of the year, and I'm going to be a title contender by the end of next year. So I'm ready to hop up on all these guys.
And one last thing, man. I know you're the kind of guy that'll fight anyone, anytime, any place. Another guy in the welterweight division that's been making a lot of waves is Platinum Mike Perry. I know you've campaigned for that fight. I gotta assume that's one that interests you, right?
Yeah, man, I think that'd be an exciting fight. That's the thing what I'm calling for, man. I want to fight guys that are coming to fight. If I would have fought Jesse Taylor, I knew it would have been a wrestling match. I knew that's literally all he's gonna do is come wrestle. But I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna say no. I don't sit there and look all right, this is a better matchup for me. This is not a better matchup for me. I'm coming in here to fight. So if I would have fought Jesse Taylor, I would have had to beat him in his own game wrestling. I think Mike Platt and Perry, we're both going to come out there and bang. I think that would have been a good fun fight. And like you said, anybody in the division can get it.
Man, it's such a drastically different matchup from Jesse Taylor. Speaking of the Taylor matchup, I mean, were you just expecting a sprawl and brawl, old school Chuck Liddell style, or what?
I was actually coming out there to take him down, and people underestimate my wrestling. And it's one of those when you take a wrestler down, it like kills his whole attitude. So I feel like I would have broken him easily with that.
Oh, interesting. And then with Mike Perry, he's the kind of guy that comes to stand and bang, so it's a completely different matchup. And I know you're the kind of guy you're comfortable everywhere, so you're cool standing and banging with Mike Perry, and you're cool taking Jesse Taylor to the mat.
Yeah, exactly, man. I want to go in there. I want to put one of those John Jones where you beat the guy in his own game.
That's awesome, man. Well, Belal, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me right here, right now on Half the Battle. It's great to have you back on the show. Let the fans know where they can follow you and any message for them. Go ahead.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, man. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that's out here following me, really supporting me, man. You can follow me on Instagram at BullyB178, Twitter BullyB178, or just follow me on Facebook at Belal Muhammad. And again, man, just thanks to everybody out there that really supports me and really wants to see me do good out here.